as you can see, just from that little snippet at the very beginning, Ellen is basically over. And it's kind of interesting and funny to see because for how many years she's been on, I think it's like 17, 18 years, she's been doing her talk show, the Ellen Degeneres show, and it's become a worldwide phenomenon. You know, she's basically the new Oprah Winfrey for the daytime show, for giving away lavish prizes, gifts, holidays, you name it, she's done it. And all thanks to sponsors. Well, over the last couple of weeks, I'd probably say the last 6 to 8 weeks, a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff has come out about her. A lot of stuff about Backstage, a lot of the way the crew is actually, the way they're represented, that the way that they're tormented, basically. And it's funny to see that now you've got other people in the industry that she's in. A lot of people are now coming out saying, we knew this. And I'm glad people have come out. We're going to take a look at a couple of websites first. So this is the first one we got. It's Fox News, but this is actually true. So Ellen DeGeneres, Leah Thompson backs Brad Garrett's comment on host's rude behaviour. Garrett said he knew about more than one that had been treated poorly by Ellen. And obviously, Brad Garrett is the lovable big brother of Ray in Everybody Loves Raymond. And, you know, Robert is possibly my favourite character in any sitcom. He is just absolutely amazing, just so funny. And the way Brad pulls him off is just awesome. But as we're going to keep carrying on, this is what it says. The hits keep on coming for Ellen. Last week, news broke that Ellen, 62, to be honest with you, I never knew she was actually that old. I always thought she was in her late 40s, early 50s, but obviously 62. Crazy. Sent a note to her staffers to apologise for the poor work environment that employees have publicly accused her show of fostering in recent weeks. In addition to complaints about the show in general, the comedian has herself been accused of rude behaviour, included by her bodyguard from the 2014 Oscars, who called her cold and claimed she never even said hello to him. And he was her bodyguard. Literally, not even like, oh, hi, you alright? You know, you enjoying your evening? How's it going? You know, none of that. Literally just, don't speak to me. Do not speak to me. Who knows? When DeGeneres' letter to her staffers leaked to the press on Thursday, actor Brad Garrett took to Twitter to react to the news, accusing Ellen of poor behaviour by multiple accounts. And that was his tweet. Sorry, but it comes from the top Ellen show, no more than one who were treated horribly by her. Common knowledge. Ellen sends emotional apology to staff. Variety. And this is what we're going to take a quick look at now in the actual article. Ellen sends emotional apology to staff. EP-Ed Glavin expected to depart. And a lot of the stuff is actually about him as well. Update. Dozens of former employees from the Ellen DeGeneres show have spoken out about several alleged incidents of this and this by top executives on the show, according to a BuzzFeed news report on Thursday night. Several ex-staffers, all speaking anonymously, accused executive producer Kevin Lehman, behaving inappropriately at a company party in 2013 and in May 2017. Almost a dozen former workers said Lehman would make these kind of comments in the office regularly, frequently towards lower level and younger employees. Has he got a bit of the old Harvey Weinstein going on, you know? Following the launch of an investigation into the workplace culture at a daytime talk show, Ellen has personally addressed her staff and apologised for numerous unspecified transgressions on set. She acknowledged a culture that did not reflect the values with which she started the 17-year-old franchise and pledged to do better. In addition, insiders familiar with the series said executive producer Ed Glavin is set to exit his role imminently. Obviously then, this Ed guy, he possibly could have been one of the main people doing it. On day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. And we've seen, you know, she's done a lot of good for a lot of people, a lot of charities as well, but we've also seen that she likes to scare the living hell out of the guests, and you can see the glint in her eyes, like, yes, got him. Obviously, something changed, and I am disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. First of all, saying obviously something changed. That's just a cop-out, 100% a cop-out. It's literally, like Brad Garrett said, she literally has to take the blame for all of this. She has to go. And that's the next website we're going to look at. But carrying on with this website first, I cannot have the success I've had without all of your contributions. My name is on the show and everything we do, and I take responsibility for that. Good. Alongside Warner Brothers, we immediately began an internal investigation, and we are taking steps together to correct the issues. As we've grown exponentially, I've not been able to stay on top of everything and relied on others to do their jobs as they knew I'd want them done. Clearly some didn't. That will now change, and I'm committed to ensuring this does not happen again. And that's when you got a Warner Brothers spokesperson had no comment on the Glavin situation, but did send a statement regarding the formal investigation, which Variety broke yesterday. We have identified several staffing changes along with appropriate measures to address the issues that have been raised and are taking the first steps to implement them. Yes, we got all that kind of stuff. And this is what it was by here. It was in July, BuzzFeed did an article regarding all of this. All the people have come forward, and a lot of the stuff it's yikes. You know, you look at it, you read it, and it's like, for a show that's supposed to be about happiness and making people happy and doing good and everyone being kind, it doesn't seem to have worked. But what we're going to take a look at now is one here from the Daily Mirror. And it kind of goes on about that she feels betrayed, but she also now wants to quit her own show. Ellen Degeneres feels betrayed and wants out of her show amid Backstage claims. Ellen has reportedly had enough of hosting her daytime show and is looking to get out claims of a toxic atmosphere behind the scenes. I actually paused that, I think, on a very good little image there. She actually looks a bit cuckoo herself. So, Ellen is reportedly wanting out of the show after claims about the atmosphere among staff on the Ellen Degeneres show. The 62-year-old comedian hosted one of the biggest shows on US television, but it's been alleged that she is looking to walk away from it all. A source has told US Weekly that Ellen is feeling betrayed by the number of allegations about her behaviour and the actions of some of the executives, which had led to staff speaking out. The source has said she is pissed that people have come forward to share these negative stories about her and feels betrayed. Well, with that there, does she feel betrayed because they're true? Because, to be honest with you, it'd be like, well, if I didn't do anything like that, and I knew it, like, right, okay, no one's come and told me, I'd want to go forward, like, right, guys, we're going to do this, we're going to make it better, we're going to get better, everyone is, we're going to become better amongst ourselves, we're going to treat each other with respect. But if she's saying she literally just wants to get out of it, to me, that just shows she's guilty, she knows exactly what's happened, and she's just like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore, I want to get out of it, you know. Oh, this is what they want, I'll just quit and I'll just dwindle away. Even though she's supposedly worth between $330 and $490 million. So to be honest with you, if she quit, no, you know, she ain't going to care. She's not going to go poor, is she? She's not going to go starving. But really saying that there, that she wants out of it, that's literally just, oh, I'm taking my ball and going home. She literally just does not want to deal with it. And in my eyes, and a lot of people's eyes as well, though, that just shows that they're guilty. This has left Ellen feeling like she is a target because of the success she has enjoyed. Again, she's literally now trying to say, oh, they're all jealous of me. That's exactly what she's saying there. And to be honest with you, it seems like she's trying to do the diva behaviour now, because no one says, oh, just because I'm rich and successful, these people gotta put me down. But the people putting you down, Ellen, are the ones who work on your show. The ones who, they want your show to be a success because then they'll be a success. Do you get it? No? I didn't think so, because you probably got shit in your ears from everyone telling you, oh, you're great, don't listen to anyone else. You probably got diva syndrome, Mariah Carey style. The insider continued, she knows she can be tough at times, but believes she works hard and extremely creative, and that it's a privilege to work for her and be around her. Oh my God, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, ladies and gentlemen? When someone says, well, if you work for me, it's a privilege for you. So far up her own ass, it's ridiculous. It all kicked off with a show last month when 10 members of the show went to BuzzFeed with allegations. So, have you got any of the allegations below? They believe that Ellen should have stepped in and stopped the behaviour, as well as not had diva moments herself. July 30th, Ellen reached out to her staff, which we heard and we've seen. She told the show, one day of our show, I told everyone, yeah, we're going to be good, we're going to be this. Obviously, she didn't go forward. Anyone who knows me knows it's the opposite of what I believe and what I hoped for our show. Just hours after the apology, BuzzFeed published a second report in which they alleged that a further 36 former employees had come forward with some kind of allegation. This is 36 former employees, and this is the second report. So, if it's 36 former employees in the span of 17 years, and you want to stay with a show, if you like the job, you're going to stay on it. Executive producer Ed has reportedly decided to stand down, so he can, I'm going to stand down, yes. But he has not publicly addressed the claims. Well, he's not going to, is he? Come on. Former employee alleged to BuzzFeed, for someone who's so involved in the show and the creative aspect, and having been in those meetings with her, it's very hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that she doesn't hear the same whispers. Unless she really is just in this bubble. Another added, she knows stuff goes on, but also she doesn't want to hear it, because she doesn't care. Rumours that the show will be cancelled was shut down after long-time executive producer Andy Lassner said nobody is going off the air. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of interesting to see that obviously all this has gone on, but there's also supposed rumours now that English host, English comedian James Corden is going to be taking over her show. I don't know where that's going to put him with The Late Late Show, because I actually do like The Late Late Show, and I am a fan of James Corden. Love Gavin and Stacey because it's set in my town. And I think he's brilliant. And to be honest with you, if he does get the job, he will probably bring a fresh perspective to things and actually be a nice guy. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you soon.